What's up, y'all? IBO MMA here, back again. It's my third video in the last 3 or 4 days, which that's a pretty good streak if you ask me. Today in this video, I'm gonna be talking about the most deserving contender in every UFC division, except the women's one. I'm sorry if y'all wanted to see the next strawweight contender or whatever. Go to my second channel. It's just all about WNBA. My second channel. It's WNBA, WNBA, WMMA, W football. Like, it's all about that because it's really two different sports for real. It really is two different sports. Just to let y'all know though, I am a little sick. I don't know what happened. If my voice sounds a little different, if it sounds a little deep, just know that, my throat hurts, bro. If y'all want to exchange throats real quick, we can do that. We can make a little exchange. I'll give you throat and you'll give me throat. All right. I'm gonna cut that part out. That was cringe. Okay. Let's get. Oh no. Oh no. I'm a blur that out because you guys low-key just saw. All right. Now let's get into it. Most deserving contenders in every division. Oh, what is this right here? What is this right here? You guys should definitely listen to that because I only have one subscriber and it's my phone. So you guys should definitely listen to that because why is my only subscriber my phone? Starting with the first USC division, Joshua Van. I think we could all agree with this. There's really no one else for real. Literally no one else for Pantoja. He beat everyone else in the division. What can I not say about Joshua Van? One of my favorite fighters, entertaining, good looking. I'm playing. He beat the number one contender, Brandon Royval, which before that fight, I was like, all right, Brandon Royval, I think he deserved to fight Pantoja again, even before he fought Joshua Van. So he low-key took his place, and he beat him on short notice, and which was probably the best fight of the year. Hands down, best fight I've ever seen in my whole life. Crazy activity. He's young. The only reason where I would low-key wouldn't mind him not getting the belt is because he's too young, bro. Like, it's like we're kind of low-key similar ages, even though he's like 6 years older than me. Bro, we're too close an age gap for him to already be succeeding this much. He is him for real. Next, wait, was that a little too quick? That might be a little too quick. I sped that up a little because we all know he's next, bro. We all know he's next. They even did a face-off. He's next. Bantamweight. See, now this is where it gets a little tricky because it's similar to Marab where, he pretty much wiped out the division. But I'm going to say Peter Yan deserves the next belt. This is only, I'm not saying the UFC should give the next belt. I'm saying who deserves it? Peter Yan deserves it. Right at this moment, Peter Yan deserves it. If y'all don't know, Peter Yan and Joshua Van are two of my top 5 favorite fighters, if I'm being honest. But I promise y'all I'm not being biased. I promise y'all I'm not being biased. My bias right here. Right here. You'll see it. I'll throw it away, bro. I'm not being biased. I promise y'all. The only reason he deserves it, he has a good little streak right now. Song Yadong. That's a great win. Figgy, he was the first person to beat Figgy. So that's a great win. And then who else? Marcus McGee. I mean, that was an okay win, but the fact that he's even taken that fight shows the UFC that he's a company man. And, hey, he's a fan favorite as well. One of my favorites. I'm gonna say this though. If Umar beats Batista, I think he deserves it more. I know y'all are gonna say he beat one ranked fighter, or after he beats him, it'll be 2. But even though I'm just not excited to see Peter Yan fight Merab again, I'm sorry. There's no he could knock out Sean O'Malley, and I still won't be really excited for that fight. I'm just not. Like, I saw him fight him, and I saw him get 50-45 and dominated. But as of this moment, even more than Corey Sandhagen, who is getting the belt. I mean, who is fighting Marab. It has to be him. And the only reason I put him here, again, is because of Marab's activity. So he'll fight Peter Yan like a couple months after UFC 320, and then he'll fight Umar probably. So he deserves it. Next division, featherweight has to be Mavzar, bro. I understand if the UFC gives it to Lerone. I completely understand. I actually think the UFC should give it to Lerone just because of that great knockout. But I'm also not going to say that he deserves it more than Mavzar. I can't, bro. He's undefeated. He's also he does have no finishes, but it's okay, bro. Like, finishes aren't everything, bro. I promise you, finishes aren't everything. Like, it's like a little less entertaining than he should be. But hey, bro, this is the fighting sport, bro. It's fighting, bro. If you win, you win. No matter how you win, you could be mad at it, or you could just accept it. You know, I'm accepting it, bro. I accept it. He beat 4 people in the top 15, which is a lot more than these other contenders, if I'm being honest. And then he literally beat. Okay, look. Let me just name some of the number one contenders in this division, right? You have Diego Lopez, who just beat Gene Silva. He's definitely there. What is that? Bro, what is this, bro? I'm gonna edit this out. All right, you got Diego Lopez, Aljo, Lerone, and Mavzar. I'm not counting Yair. Mavzar literally beat Lopez and Aljo, so he beat 2 other of the number one contenders. He deserves it, bro. I guarantee, bro. He deserves it, bro. Is he going to get it? No, he's not. Like, I almost guarantee you, he's not. I almost guarantee you, he's not. But he 100% deserves it, bro. 100% deserves it. And look, if this was up to Volk, I'm gonna say this as well. If this was up to Volk, he probably would have fought Mavzar. He probably would have already, if I'm being honest. I don't know what the UFC wants to do with him. I don't know if they're gonna cut him like Makayev, or I don't know, but listen to this, right? Mavzar versus Volk. We got Lopez versus Yair, and then we got Aljo versus Murphy. That fight makes those fights are what we need. But the UFC is probably going to give it to Murphy, and honestly, I'm not too mad at that. Lightweight has to be Arman. Has to be Arman. It's either him or maybe Paddy if you want. I wouldn't be too mad if they give it to Paddy just because, you know, just the build-up would be cool, right? The build-up would be cool. They'll have a nice little face-off before they fight. But I think we all know Arman 100% deserves it. I know people are saying that after he pulled out against Islam, literally like a day before the fight, that he just automatically does not deserve to get a title shot after. But brother, things happen, bro. Things happen. If he injured his back or if he didn't make weight, like, the only reason he's getting it is because there's no one else, bro. There's no one else. I'm not giving Gaethje, no. Max Holloway's too soon. Paddy, maybe. But, like, come on. He beat Oliveira. He beat Dariush. He's the only one I really see even capable of beating Ilya. And he's built like Batman. I don't know who wrote this over here. Who's glazing him, bro? He's built like Batman, while Paddy is built like Michelin Man. All right, bro. Next, welterweight. Walter White. Islam. Okay, I'm gonna say this, right? I know it's already confirmed that Islam is getting the title shot, but I think he still deserves it the most, in my opinion. If it's not him, which, let me just say why it should be him, right? Pound for pound, I believe he should be pound for pound number 1. So, like, that should give him the choice to do pretty much whatever he wants, kind of, right? A little, right? I think he's the best lightweight ever. He had 4 title defenses more than Khabib. I think he deserves to move up way more than Ilya deserved to move up. Ilya had 1 title defense, while Islam had 4. And I know y'all are probably gonna say that 2 of them were on short notice, which is true, but you still gotta count it. You have to count it. I don't even count the Moicano one as short notice because they both took it at the same time. What can you? Well, he didn't have any advantage on Moicano. The Volk one, okay, I understand. He had a full camp while Volk came in fat. I understand that one. I don't hold that one as like a really good win compared to the first one. With the Moicano one, I still see it as a good win. I still see that as a really good win. So he's the best lower ever. I think we all agree with that. He's him, like, brother, he's great at fighting. What can you say? He's probably the best fighter in our generation right now. From 2022 till now, he's the best fighter in the UFC. And he's on a crazy streak. He's about to surpass or tie Anderson Silva, while Anderson Silva was beating cans, bro. He was beating cans. He was beating cans while Islam is actually beating great fighters. I'm sorry, he's beating great fighters, bro. Oliveira and then Volkanovski is probably the best back-to-back fights in UFC history. Am I wrong? It has to be the best. I know some people are gonna say Ilya's Volk and then Holloway, but I don't see the Volk win for Ilya as like as special as Islam's Volk win. You know what I mean? Because he beat him literally right after he got knocked out. But that's a discussion to another day. I don't even know why I'm talking about that. But if we're being honest, which actual welterweight deserves the title shot? Has to be Sean Brady, in my opinion. Has to be. He beat. Do you know what's crazy to think? He beat Kelvin Gastelum. The first fight of his 3-fight win streak was Kelvin Gastelum. Crazy. He beat Kelvin Gastelum, and then he beat Gilbert Burns, which is a pretty. If I can remember, it was pretty one-sided. Kind of. I know it was like even until it wasn't. You know what I mean? And then his most recent win, which is Leon Edwards, which he beat Leon better than Bilal beat Leon. He dominated Leon in his own hometown. So if Islam stayed at lightweight, I think Sean Brady deserves it. Next division, middleweight. You guys cannot argue with this one. I feel like deep down, some of y'all actually think that he doesn't deserve it, or not that he doesn't deserve it, but he's probably not gonna get it. It's crazy to me. He's literally on a crazy streak. Literally after he lost to Strickland, he has been improving so much. He's beating so good fighters, and he's beating them like I think he had like 4 fights last year, or maybe 3 fights. This year, this year he only has 1, but like 2 this year. So crazy activity and streak, and the people he's beating is like he is beating the best in that division. Okay, I know Roman Dolidze not too great. The Cannonier win on paper it looks great. It looks like he knocked out Cannonier, but it was a little early stoppage. And then the Brendan Allen win that win is aging really good. That win is aging really good. What are other fights? Oh, and then Izzy, he knocked out Izzy. He deserves it, bro. He deserves it. I think he even does. Oh, and then he just beat Baralo. I completely forgot about that. Completely forgot. And then he just beat Baralo. I think he deserves it even before the Baralo fight, if I'm being honest. But even now after that, I don't care what happens in the Fluffy versus RDR fight. I don't care if Fluffy knocks him out in a round or RDR knocks him out in a round. Nasruddin is fighting Hamzat next. I'm not going to say he beats Hamzat because I don't know if someone in that division can beat Hamzat. But he 100% deserves it, and I will riot if he doesn't get the next title shot. No, I literally will, bro. Literally will. Next division, light heavyweight. I mean, I low-key don't want to put him here just because the fight's already scheduled. Like it feels like a waste. The fight's already scheduled. I don't know, but he definitely deserves it, bro. 100% deserves it. Alex Pereira, uh, fan favorite. I don't know what that means. That doesn't really matter in who deserves it. but his run and his activity, you gotta respect it. Now that he's actually had some time off, he's gonna come in dangerous, in my opinion. 100% is gonna come in a lot better than what we've seen in the past. He had a close fight against Big Ink, the Big Ink. He had a close fight against the Big Ink, which I don't think he won. I don't think he won at all. He literally landed like 30 strikes. He had Derek Lewis numbers versus Ngannou. He had those type of numbers. But he, without a doubt, deserves it just off of the run he's had at light heavyweight. He deserves it, and Sham. But if it's not him, has to be the winner of Yuri and Khalil. I mean, listen, if Yuri beats Khalil, he deserves it. If Khalil beats Yuri and it's not super entertaining, I wouldn't mind if the winner of Reyes and Olberg gets it. You know what I mean? Especially if there's a finish in that fight. Hey, they could steal it. Heavyweight. This one is a little. It was actually really hard to pick someone because, look, this video is on right now. Who deserves it? If I were to say who is going to get it, I would have put Almeida here. If I'm being honest, I would have put Almeida because I think he's going to beat Volkov in their fight, and then he's going to fight Aspinall next. But right now, I think Volkov deserves it, bro. I think we can all agree that he beat Gon, so he should just switch places with him instead of Gon getting the title shot. It should be Volkov, even if he already lost to Aspinall. Wait, now I'm thinking about it. Is that why he got robbed? Because the UFC didn't want to rebook that rematch? Is that why he got robbed? That might be why. I'm a genius, bro. I'm literally a genius. Bro, it's actually hard to talk right now. Even before the Gon fight, he was on a pretty good streak. I'm not gonna say. I think it was only maybe like a 4-3 fight streak. But hey, in heavyweight, if you're on a streak, regardless, you're going to you could go from rank number 15 to rank number 1 really quick. That's how it is at heavyweight. They just be rebooking fights. So, I mean, he beat, Jairzinho, Tuivasa, Pavlovich. That was a good one. That's a good one. And just the last reason is just he's just in shape, bro. He's in shape. He's intimidating. I think that's underratedly matters in that division. Bro, if you're a heavyweight and you're fat and you look like Tai Tuivasa, and even if you deserve it, I don't think the UFC would give it. But if you look like Volkov and who else looks scary? What's his name? Bro, all of the past heavyweights look scary. Cain Velasquez, he looks scary. Junior Dos Santos, he looks scary. Stipe looks scary. DC, not really, but DC's different. The fact that Volkov looks intimidating, I think that should also, give him the next title shot. All right. That's all I got for today, but hey, bro, if I'm yapping, because I know it's 19 minutes right now. If I'm yapping or if I'm I don't know, if y'all want me to improve something or switch up the video, just give me video ideas and I'll probably do it. Please subscribe. As I said before, my only subscriber is literally myself on my other account. I'm liking all my videos. I'm subscribing to my channel. I'm on the come up, whether you like it or not. So remember the name IBO MMA. That's all I'm gonna say. IBO, not Ibo. Actually, you can locally say both. Ibo or Ibo. I like both. Whatever. All right. See y'all.